Romans, players, America, lend me your ears.
What up, what up, what up? This is Mike the Philosopher here with another ranking. And this one is from Melanie King. Y'all, check this out.
Check it out. Stop looking at me and check it out.
Hey, I got a lady. Shakia or Shakaya?
Yes.
Which one?
Shakia.
Shakia. Hi, Shakia.
Hi.
Shakia, how old are you?
I'm 29
And where are you located?
in New Jersey.
New Jersey. And what do you do out there?
I work in human resources.
Okay.
This is not really a shot, but she looks a little older than 29. I don't know why. Maybe in her mid 30s or something, but not necessarily 29. I know everybody don't necessarily tell all of the truth when they come on these shows because they don't want everybody to know all their business. I get it. But if I had to say, she looked about 32 or something like that. But doesn't really matter. Let's go back in.
And how tall are you?
5'9",
And what would you say your body type is?
slim.
Slim? You work out?
I'm trying to get back into lifting weights.
You trying to get back into it? All right. You rent, own?
I rent.
You rent currently? You live with anyone?
No, alone.
Alone? Okay. And ever been married?
No,
Any children?
no kids.
No kids? Do you want marriage, kids?
I do. I would say in terms of kids, maybe like one or two.
Would you want to be married? Or you just want long-term relationship?
I'm down for marriage.
You want marriage?
Somebody need to shake you.
You seem hesitant when I said that, though.
Facts.
And with the kids. Are you
Facts.
sure that's what you want? Are you just saying
When it
that?
comes to kids?
In terms of marriage and kids, because you were just like,
Yeah, I noticed that too. It just seems like a lot of the women, they think about the kids, but they don't really think about the marriage. That's like second. That's an afterthought a lot of times, and it's almost like, yeah, I take the kids. I don't really need the marriage. I don't want the marriage. I'm starting to wonder if society is really just wearing our women down, and I'm not even talking about just women in general, not even just black women, just women in general, because they don't really seem to want to put the effort into a marriage. If there is a tipping point, marriage is the tipping point. I go to college, right? That I got to do. I make a lot of money. That I got to do. These are things I can't compromise on. The kids I want to replicate myself, that I gotta do. The marriage, do I gotta do that? Like, I don't really got to do that. That it seemed like that's the tipping point for a lot of women. Is that if there is so many things on the plate, I don't like that. I don't like that side dish. Get that side dish off my plate. That's too much for me to handle. I don't want to have to deal with that. Now I got the meat, which is my money, and I got the carbs, which is my career. I got the dessert, which is my kids. This marriage thing, I never liked this side dish right here. Take that off my plate because I'm not going to eat it. It's too much. It's too much work. And I don't want to have to deal with that part of it. I mean, it just seems that way to me. It just seems that way to me. So, I just wish that, and that's why I don't necessarily blame the women. I really sort of look at society. Like I said before, I don't blame women for nothing. I don't blame men for nothing. I always look at society. I always look at the country. What do the country allow? Because whatever the country allows will dictate how everybody acts.
That's a good point, Fred.
Right? So I don't blame the women. I don't blame the men. But I just look at it like, what is it that society's doing that making it so not a priority for women to get married anymore? And I gotta look at society, because maybe they're overworking the women. Maybe they are rewarding the women for getting divorced or having kids, and they manage to monetize everything about a relationship. Yo, you wanna get married? We'll monetize that. You wanna have kids? We'll monetize that. You wanna break up? We'll monetize that. Society has monetized everything. But I just find it odd that women look at marriage as something that is an afterthought, low on the priority list, below themselves, their religion, their career, their money, their parents, their kids, and somewhere down here is where the man is. So let's go back in.
I do. I guess for sure.
It depends on the right one coming around to give me that security to want to take that step.
Girl, you.
Nah, she's gonna need him to give her the kids. She's gonna need him to give her the kids. But after that, you'd be surprised how many minds get switched after they had a kid. They got the kids they want. They got one or two kids. Okay, is this dude really necessary to be in my house at this point in the game? Okay, can I just get a check from this guy and get him out of my house so I can run my own house the way I see fit? And you know, it happens. It happens, ladies. It happens.
Gotta go and get it. He ain't coming around. He ain't coming. He ain't coming around. I'm just telling you now, he's not. You have to go get it. This is one thing for women, which is very difficult. We have to be sure of what we want, and we have to plan our life and go get them. Like, get into a position to find and seek. You know, it's just like a job. You know, you sought out your job, you put it out there, you knew specifically what you're looking for in a job, whether it was a degree in school, whatever it is. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes if a woman's not iffy or say he's going to come around, girl, you know how hard that is. You know he's not showing up.
I do have to get out more. That's for sure. I do have to get out more. I'm too much of an introvert, so I'm trying.
You have to get out more. Okay. So now, in terms of a man, do you have a height preference?
I would say anywhere between 5'7" and like 6'5".
Preferences are not bad. Everybody have them. I don't know why she's not being shamed for hers, though. Why she's not being shamed? Because she's a woman. She's allowed to have preferences. Let a man have a preference, though. It'd be a different story.
That's a good point, Griff.
I'm just saying. We got to point these things out when they happen. Let's go.
Okay, so you're open to height. That's a big range, but you're just open to whatever height.
Yeah, because I'm 5'9", so not too much shorter than me, but then they can be like however much taller, I guess.
Okay, and what about age? Do you have a preference?
Between 27 and 35.
You have an ethnicity preference?
No, no preference.
You're open. Okay.
That's funny. Got a preference with height, but not with ethnicity. Like I said, everybody, that's fine. I just wonder if the same casual approach would be if a guy said that. No, I don't have no preference. Will he get shamed? I've seen men get shamed for having their preferences. I'm just saying.
And in terms of what you bring to the table for a man, and it's something tangible that he would get from you in a relationship, what would it be?
What's in it for me?
I would say
that is a good question. That is a great. Actually, that question should be asked by all people doing this, all platforms, all hosts, to all women and all men. What is it that you are bringing to the table? What is it that you offer? That is a great question by Melanie. I hope that more people adopt that question, because oftentimes you hear what they're looking for. You rarely hear what they offer. And that's where the game is messed up. Really messed up. Let's see what she has to offer.
just having a steady career, having my own place. I don't know. And
Then you can
just
take care
having
of yourself.
yeah,
You're not
and having
relying.
like
You're not going to
ambition.
rely on him to for everything. So you're looking. Are you
Yeah,
looking to get into a relationship like a marriage where it's 50-50?
I wouldn't mind that, or maybe
What's your
70,
preference? I see. There you go, girl. You gotta get solid with this. You gotta know exactly what you
I'm
want, like a
telling you.
laser girl. There's no time to
Okay,
waste.
let's
So
say 70-30.
70-30. So why would it be the 30? Because you said because in terms of he pays 70% of the bills, you pay 30%. What do you do with your other 70%?
No,
It goes all on her. Goes all on her. But equal she want equal authority in the household. She want equal authority in the household. When it come to decision making, we're a team. But when it come to paying the bills, oh, you got it, Big Daddy. You got it. 70%. Meanwhile, I'm stashing my other 70% in a Roth IRA, in a mutual fund, so that when it comes time to leave, I will be paid up and have more money than you. I'm joking about that, but I could easily see that happening. Let's go back in.
That's your fun money.
yeah, the 70%. I mean, of course, I always contribute. So in any way, I have to contribute. If it has to be more, then it can be more. But just having someone who can contribute, who has the ability to contribute, I
No,
feel
but
like
what I'm
I'll
saying is,
feel
what
safe.
you doing with your other 70%? If he putting in most of his money into the pot, what you doing with your money?
I'm saving it. My money is my money. His money is my money. That's the mentality. My money is my money. Don't worry about what I'm doing with my money. I'm investing. I'm buying more Tesla. Okay, I'm buying up stuff. I'm saving for another property, a rental property. So that when we get divorced, I'll have enough money to go ahead and start my real estate empire. I need somebody to hold me down so that I can save money to do it though. So I'll contribute 30, he pay for 70, and I get my money up so that I can be in a better finance. I need him as leverage. I need him to hold me down so I can do what I really want to do. It's not necessarily about him or us. It's about me getting in a better financial situation. And I need a sponsor to help me with that, so I can get out all of these debt that I have. and I can go and start my investment the way that I want to start my investing. But I need a sponsor. Who's going to sponsor me?
Who you talking to? You! Me! You talking to me?
I don't think so. Homie, don't play that.
Yeah, you want me to contribute 30%. Okay, I guess. But I'm still going to have the same amount of authority in the household as you, if not more, because I'm a woman. But you get to be my sponsor. You have to pay me to run your household. And that means run you too. Make it make sense.
I would still put it like into the household in other ways, or into a savings account.
A savings account for both of you, or just for you?
Yeah, to grow together, even like for kids in the future.
Now I'm going to ask you, what's a salary range that you are looking for in a man?
I would say between 50 and up, 50 and 75.
50 to 75. Okay.
I have to say, I really like Melanie questions. I think she asks the best questions. Next to Kevin, I think she asks the best questions to some of these people who come on the show, because she really do get down to the nitty gritty and the nuts and bolts of the relationship. She asked her, "Are you gonna just save that money just for you or for everybody?" And she gave a political answer, a PC answer. Okay. Oh yeah, it will be for the household. Bull. It will be for the kids. Bull. No, it won't. No, it won't. Because it ain't gonna last. It ain't gonna last. I just think that the relationship ain't gonna last long enough for the man to benefit out of this so-called savings account. Now, if she will put it under both of their names, then I will be impressed. But it will be under her name alone. Trust, believe. Let's go back in.
I don't know, guys, in the chat, do you think, what do you think about her answer? Do you have any questions for her? What do you guys think? Anybody have any questions?
North Jersey.
For Shakia, anybody have any questions? Someone put 100K. What are y'all talking about? Someone said you giving modern woman vibes. Why do you guys think she do that? When was your last relationship?
About a year and a half ago.
How long were you guys together?
For 3 years.
And what would you say broke you two apart?
I think it was the mutual feelings, I would say, for each other. Like the strength and feelings wasn't.
Well, who broke up with who?
It was me. I initiated.
Now, you know.
Now, see, and that's what I'm talking about. Now, she don't have no problem ending relationships. So you actually think that husband is going to see that savings account? This is what I'm talking about. If she ended that relationship, what makes you think she ain't going to end the marriage? He will never see that money. He will never see it. He is going to be a sponsor. And this is why the guys in the comments section said she's giving off modern woman vibes. Very smart guys. Very smart guys to see this. I see it too. And she is giving off these modern women. She's very laid back and low key and, well mannered and, this, that, and the third. She seemed to be the type though that low key has a attitude. She's on her best behavior now. I know she's introverted, but still, she seemed to be the type to have an attitude, an attitude type of woman. She don't seem to be, and the reason I say that is because her personality is not showing genuinely. You know, this is not her genuine personality. She has another side, and I think that that part is probably not going to be very pleasant, to be honest. It's just not going to be that pleasant. It's going to be pretty attitudey. And she probably got a vicious tongue when she gets mad and upset about something. She ended this relationship. She will end a marriage. I'm not saying, you know, I'm just saying she will end a marriage. And that savings account will be gone. You will never see it. Your job is to be a sponsor for whatever she got going on in the background. That's your job. And it's being disguised as wanting to be a wife and mother. Now, she'll take the kids. She'll have 1 or 2 kids so she can draw some child support from you. But make no mistake, she wants a sucker. She wants a sponsor. Who's going to step up and be the sponsor? That's what I want to know. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. If I'm wrong, put it in the comments. Let's go back in.
For a lot of men, that's a red flag.
Mm.
And I'm going to tell you why. Because women, we get in our feelings a lot. And most women initiate divorce because they don't feel the relationship anymore. So a lot of men are not wanting to invest in women these days because they say he can be in this relationship with her, invest into her, and then when her feelings aren't there anymore for whatever reason, she's just going to dip out. Statistically, that's what it shows.
You have some nerve. So you expect me to be a gourmet chef, raise 8 kids, and look beautiful 24 hours a day?
Too much?
So what would you say to counteract that?
I think it was a situation going into it, being that I was like young. I should have seen it beforehand, but now I know how to like.
Was there something he was specifically doing that you didn't like? That made your feelings kind of fade for him?
Yeah, it was definitely the major feeling that faded that I should have seen going into it.
What did you say? No. What did he do specifically? Did you say it will cause your feelings to pull back?
I wouldn't say it was anything specific. It was
red flag. Red flag. I wouldn't say it's anything specific, and you still ended the relationship. You can't even tell me specifically what it was. You just felt like ending it. So your feelings told you to end it. Wouldn't your feelings tell you to end a marriage? Absolutely, they would tell you to end a marriage. Again, I told you, I haven't seen this before. I knew that she was a feeling woman. And I told you, I bet she really got an attitude. She got an attitude. One thing I call it really a double-edged sword. And this is not just with the women, but this is, black people in general. We're the most passionate people on the planet. Most passionate people. The only problem with that is it can work for us, but mostly it works against us. We base a lot of the things that we do off of feeling so much that other cultures have written books on how to sell to us, on what to say to us, on how to get us to vote for them, and they don't do nothing for us. They know how to jerk at our emotions. We have to stop moving with feelings and start moving with our head instead of our heart. We just do. You know, we're one of the cultures that's still moving with our hearts instead of our head. And she ended that relationship, and she ain't got no good reason for it. She would end a marriage too. It's nothing. It's nothing to do the same thing with a marriage. I would not sign up for this. Let's go in.
More just the overall, just going into it, that I should have caught, I would say, on my end.
Now,
And
Shakia,
now I've learned what to look
Shakia,
for.
I like you. I do. I like you. I like your demeanor. I like that you calm. You seem mature. But I'm gonna be honest. Some of these answers are gonna be a red flag for a guy.
Facts.
Because they are very concerned about a woman investing in a woman, and then her feelings just change. Because think about, you get it with a guy now, then 3 years from now you could say, I was younger, I wasn't really sure, and you aren't sure about marriage, you're not sure about kids, that type of thing. So I would say to get real solid with that, and probably be prepared to think about what specifically was a deal breaker with the man you were with previously, and be able to articulate that, specifically of why things didn't work for you. Because if guys hear the wishy-washy, they're gonna be afraid about that. Someone asked, do you have a cookbook? Do you cook?
I'm trying.
Really? Look, I don't mind that she don't have a cookbook, but she's trying. Again, what is a man going to get out of this situation? I would like some of the ladies to tell me, what is the man going to get? What is the man going to get out of this? And what? He's going to have to pay 70% of the bills. He's going to have to manage her emotions, believe it or not. Okay. He's possibly going to have to give her a couple kids. And he's going to have to prepare for the divorce. There's nothing really that she's going to give this guy. Maybe some lazy loving. Maybe some lazy loving if she's in a good mood, because she's a moody person. And then she can't cook. She cannot cook. She's trying. Okay? He can't even get a good meal out of this situation. Help me understand. Why would a guy want to deal with this? Now, she don't have kids. That's a good thing. She's a pretty good age, 29. That's cool. She seems to have a cool demeanor, but I'm not buying it. I mean, this is the good side of her, but I bet you her nasty side is very nasty. And she really is not really bringing much to the table. She said that what she's bringing to the table is that she has her own stuff. So what? Because if we get together, we're not staying in your place. So it's a moot point. I mean, you can take care of yourself and as an adult. That's a good thing. That's congratulations. Me, I have to be up here. I have to be in the top 10 percentile. You get to be average. Okay? And you get to just basically take care of yourself. I want to know how much in debt she is. That's my next question to her. Again, I haven't seen this. I don't know what Melanie gonna say. But my question is, how much debt you got? Let's talk about that. Because I bet you it's a lot. So anyway, let's go back in.
I'm learning.
Girl, baby, you got to get a cookbook. What is you doing? You would be ahead of the curve if you could.
I could put
Talk to her
together. I just have to get recipes in my arsenal. And
you got to get it because
I can follow direction.
Because most men aren't like you have a place, you have a job, you have ambition, but that's not what most men are looking for long term for a wife. They also want a woman who's domestic and can cook and has those kind of skills as well. So I would encourage you to do that as well. Again, if you cook, you're in shape, you have a good attitude, you're reasonable, you're not looking for a man that's super high value, you're going to put yourself ahead of the curve, the other women, because there will be qualities that a lot of women are lacking today. But is it? I keep forgetting it's Shakia. Shakia, my pronunciation is so bad. If a man was interested in getting in contact with you, how would he do that?
All right, y'all. There you go. I'm gonna go ahead and give her a ranking. I think Melanie really did a good job with this young lady. I'm giving her some key points and some advice. I'm gonna go ahead and rank her. Check this out. And there you have it, the Melanie King interview. Now, this young lady, she was I was a little, cautious of her for a couple of reasons I stated in the video. But all that being said, let me go ahead and rank her face. I give her face a 5.5. As for her body, I could kind of tell how it looks, but not really good. But just an educated guess. Of course, the body is a sliding curve, so I will give her body a 6. And for her mentality, I just think she got some work to do. She just really got some work to do. So I gave her mentality a 4.5. Okay, all that being said, that's a total of 16 points. Did I get it right? Did I get it wrong? Hit the like, hit the share, hit the subscribe. Okay, put it in the comments. What do y'all think? Did I get this right or not? Let me know, because I was seeing someone who was kind of looking for a sponsor, to be honest, but I could be wrong. Put it in the comments, and I'll check y'all in the next one. Peace.
Oh, no. What do you two think you're doing? I was trying to get up to my room. Hey, Todd, what was you doing? I was trying to be in the video.
Who you talking to? You say what they want but can't. I say what you think but won't.